and it was 60 gigs, or it needed 60 gigs of space. It doesn't add 60 gigs. But because Baldur's Gate is so big, I had to delete it just so that I could update Rivals, and now I'm re-downloading Baldur's Gate so that I can play tomorrow.
Are you coming to you coming down here tomorrow? Play some Magic or no?
Oh, that's happening? No, I didn't know that was happening at all. I lost
All
track of
right.
that.
That's all right. Well, it's happening
So
tomorrow if
no
you want to
good.
come down.
Uh, that's all right. So no Baldur's Gate tomorrow then. Okay, well I guess I don't need to finish the download then.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. We'll see. We might still do Baldur's Gate.
Excuse me. Well, anyway, let me go do that now. Be a
Okay.
minute.
Right.
Hey, Brian, you coming tomorrow?
I'm finished. Yeah.
Yes. You can come early.
Yeah. I'm finishing up a delve.
Hey, have you ever been to?
No.
Okay. I was gonna say London.
Yeah. Definitely not. Were you actually gonna say that?
Yeah, that's what I was really gonna say. I was, you know.
No.
I've been to no countries.
You've been to Mexico?
No.
Canada?
No.
Hawaii?
Well, I've been to Hawaii, but
There you go.
well, that's this country.
Yeah, I know, but you know, only a little bit. Puerto Rico?
No. Do you need a passport to go there? How does that work?
Puerto Rico? No.
I didn't think so.
No, it's the United States.
Yeah. You don't need anything to go there. Well, I mean, a plane or a boat, but I mean,
Yeah, that might help.
you can just go. In fact, they encourage you to just go because it's a wonderful place that people don't know exists. And people don't realize, yeah, they're 100% American.
Hey,
Does that mean I could just,
what?
by the same token, could I just go to Guam or the Virgin Islands?
Yes and yes.
Do it. Explore the world more, Brian.
And
Yeah,
American
right.
Samoa.
Julian's
Yeah.
older now. You live in Phoenix. Like, it's not like it's such a great place you don't want to leave. It's Phoenix.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Get the fuck out of there for a little while.
Well, I'm gonna go out of the city tomorrow when I go to the Ren Fair.
There you go. When you say out of the city, you're just going like to Tucson.
No, I mean it's like in the middle of nowhere.
Okay. I would love if you're like, I'm leaving the city and just go to like a suburb 5 minutes away.
Yeah, well, I mean, when the traffic's not slowed down to 2 miles per hour, it's like a 15-minute drive from here.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm exaggerating. It's not that
that's
close, but
my sister-in-law is like that. We'll be like, hey, do you think you could meet us like somewhere in the south part of the valley? And she's like, ah, that's so far. I'm like, it's a 10-minute drive, lady. Like, I know it's I know it's a whole other town from where you live on the peninsula, but like it's like 15 minutes, please. Hey, Nick, if you were gonna go to
Mm-hmm.
London, what would you do or see or visit?
I don't know. I mean, I would have to see the tower.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love castles. Then I'd probably go see a show, like a play. I guess those are on the east. I don't know the east. I don't know where their Broadway version
Oh yeah,
is,
you'd go
but you
to
know what I mean.
theater.
Yeah. I'd go do that.
imagine that's not as expensive as Broadway.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
I
I
mean,
mean,
it's like thousands of dollars on, in New York.
yeah, but you can also go off Broadway. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, there's a large theater district. There's not much of a theater district here. There are theaters. Uh oh,
Yeah.
I was looking at a castaway's last name and I thought it said Ploppy, but it's Pioppy. Anyway,
Bobby would be great.
Yeah, ploppy would be awesome. No, I'm trying to think what else would I do. I mean, like I would just go to a bunch of museums probably, and then
Yeah.
a couple of pubs. Like what I like to do when I go to a place is just kind of like obviously do I like doing tourist stuff, but also I just like going where the locals live and doing what the locals do.
So go see a footy game and get shit faced and then riot.
Well, I would never watch a soccer game in my life. Period.
Thank you for
And
calling it soccer.
yeah, the British invented the term soccer.
I know it low keys annoys me when British people correct you and say footy. Like soccer, the word soccer is your fault.
And hey, not only that, but like, do you see me going around correcting people when they call the trunk of their car a boot? No, I mean, look,
No, boots go on your feet.
Yeah, different regions can have different words. It's fine. It's okay. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, they say centimeter. We say inch. Same thing.
Well,
I mean, they're
well,
not
there
the
is
same thing.
there. So, what was it? I was
Potato,
talking to a
tomato.
friend recently because the actual definition of a yard is now listed in meters, but I forget what it is. It's like 1.01 whatever meters or something. You know what I mean?
So the yard doesn't have its own single source of truth. It goes off a
No, it
meter.
does. Yeah, that is yeah. So I mean, it's still 36 inches, but the actual like definition of it is now 1 point whatever meters. So it's defined in relation to the meter.
Okay.
Because I had misread and misinterpreted something to be that like the way it had been described to me, or at least as I remembered it being described, was that a yard is equal to a meter by statute, not by fact. But no, that's not right. It's like 1 point something or 0.9 something meters. But
Okay.
whatever. No, look, metric system is fine. I know how it works. I can figure it out. Most Americans figure it out, and it's all good. But I don't know. I still use yards and feet and inches. It's just easier.
Cool.
Yeah. Unlike, let's see, at least one person in this season from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, who's going to be using those things. We only got the one. Oh, we have a Liberian, but
Yeah.
we only have.
Everybody here lives in the United States currently.
No, yes, I see that. Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, more than a few of them live in California. Too, so.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a big state.
It's a big state. 10% of the country is here. We are larger. No, wait. Yeah, no, we have a population.
It's like you walked away mid-sentence. I saw somebody.
Oh shoot!
Huh?
My hand, my my hand slid right over the
mic.
the mic. Yeah, that's why it sounds like I was.
I saw somebody on Blue Sky talking about like, oh, instead of America taking Canada as the 51st state, maybe Canada could just take California. And it's like that'd go the other way around. California would be taking Canada.
Yeah, we would double its population, which is really funny if you think about it. But unfortunately, fortunately rather, because we lost in the Four Nations Cup last night, the United States got to become the 11th province. Sorry, those are the rules. Yeah, it was a winner take all game, and they won.
Okay, yeah, we barely edged them out. We got 39.4. They have 38.9. So we're half. We got about a good 500 grand on Canada.
Yeah, and I think Australia is about 40 million. So right in that general sweet spot. Yeah. Anyway,
Survivor.
huh?
Survivor.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, but
Okay.
then you decided to start. Yeah,
I do that. I will talk right the fuck over you.
Yeah. Well, that's why we use Discord, because it's perfect for recording podcasts and getting things all synced up. Would you like, listener? Here's how we sync it up. We have one audio track, and that's the answer to that.
And if it
There we
crashes,
go.
we're fucked.
Yeah. Other things use multiple audio tracks, and then they do a clapping or a chanting or something to sync up. Yeah, we don't.
Oh man,
Anyway,
can we start doing that but do the Gregorian chant?
no.
Damn it.
Yeah, we're good. We're not. No, look. In fact, actually, I was thinking I should probably be doing this on my computer. Like the reason we started, I started using my tablet to record was because my computer could not record on whatever it was you gave me to record. I forget. It wasn't Audacity. It was like OBS or something. Yeah. Anyway, regardless, it stopped working, and I would only record my audio and not your guys's. So, but now that you actually do the recording, I could theoretically be using my microphone, and that would sound a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I would have to actually turn my computer on. I have not turned my computer on since I moved my... Oh, hey, by the way, hi, welcome to Outwit, Outplay, Outcast, the Survivor podcast on the Night of the Living Geeks Network. We're going to be doing our draft and general vibe check of season 48. So this is episode 048. Anyway, I am your host, Nick, and that is Andy.
Hi.
And that is Brian.
Hi.
There you go. All right. And I'm in California. Andy's in California. Brian's in Arizona. There we go. All right. Now everyone knows who everyone all is. There we go. We've got to reset the premise of this thing from time to time because we don't really bother with that anymore.
Our big push for new listeners is paying off. We're going to have a spike this episode.
God, I can't believe you did that.
What?
Oh, wait. Oh, I assumed... I mean, because right now your priority one message hasn't gone through. But I assumed that's what it was.
All right, cool. I haven't done that yet.
Oh, okay, good.
You know, I'll probably will. If we're still doing this and season 50 comes around, I feel like that would be the overlap needed.
No, that's okay. You don't need to. Yeah. Okay, no, that's good. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. I have not turned my computer on in about 2 months since I took the keyboard that I had and put it onto my Steam Deck. Because I just... What am I going to use my computer for? I can play... My Steam Deck is better than my computer when it comes to playing games, and my tablet is better when it comes to watching TV, and my PlayStation is also better when it comes to watching TV. What was I meant to... Oh, my tablet's better for surfing the internet. So, yeah, I kind of don't really need my computer anymore. So, we'll see. We'll see.
Cool.
Yeah. Before we get started, I have 2 questions for you regarding season 47. This is for Jump Ball. Who won season 47?
Brian did.
No, I mean, who actually won? What castaway?
Rachel.
Oh, you remembered her name. Good for you.
I don't remember any of their names.
I remember what she looks like. And
I don't even have that.
And you would remember her. She's a Thai, half Thai, glasses. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I was trying to remember.
Picture anybody.
Yeah.
Go on.
Can you picture Sam? Can you picture Sue?
No.
All right.
I can barely. Okay, I can picture. Oh, Sue. I remember. She was the old lady. Okay. I was like, I'm not. Could not.
Wait,
okay, I remember her.
Can you picture Rome?
Yeah, well, that was going to be another one of my little trivia questions, but I'll just ask my other trivia question. What's the name of the person that...
Oh, I just remembered what Rachel looks like. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is the name of the player who I called Emily one time and now is Emily forever? Like, I can't think of her real name. I just keep calling her Emily. That was Caroline.
Caroline. Okay. Caroline's one of my favorite players who... did not earn that position, if that feels...
Yeah.
I liked Caroline, and she didn't do anything to earn that. I just really liked watching her play, and I felt like she did the things I would have done and made the choices I would have made and played the way I would have made, which is why I don't go out there. Like, I would have come in 8th. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, like, we would get... She deserved to be on the jury. She deserved the screen time she got. She was entertaining to watch. It's just funny to think that... we were like, what was her name again? Because there is a much more famous Caroline who is now on The Traitors, a show that I keep meaning to start watching.
Me too, but
But
it's on Apple TV. What is it
Peacock.
on? Yeah, it's on some service I don't have. Yeah, Peacock.
But Peacock is free.
Is it?
No.
Yeah, well, there's a free version of it
Yeah,
where you
most
watch.
of this shit you can't watch in the free version.
I'm gonna have to look it up because I would like to. Oh my God, there's a person
It's
from
really
Jack in
cheap.
there.
It's like $5.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, well,
the proper Caroline is on it, and apparently she's fucking amazing at it. Whatever. I
uh,
don't know what the premise of Traders is, but I
it's
see all the
Mafia.
time. Yeah, I see all the time in the Survivor subreddit and stuff that Caroline is just ripping shit in that game. I'm like, all right, I really want to watch it.
Her.
I really want to see it, but I don't want to deal with it.
No, good for her. Apparently, all 3 seasons have been really good. The first season was spoiled for me. Suri, from obviously from Survivor, wins. But what makes her win more special is basically it was down to 3 people, and if all 3 of them were not traitors, they would all have won and gotten like split a pot. And if one of them was a traitor, that person would have gotten the pot. And somehow she was a traitor, and the other 2 people were not traitors. And somehow she convinced them that they should drop out and let her be the winner. And it's an amazing thing to have described. I had it described for me when it happened. I was just like, wow. It relies on actually knowing the rules of the game, which we do not.
But I mean that is very Suri. Suri was fantastic at
Yeah.
Survivor. She's just bad at challenges, and
Yeah.
got fucked over by like random twists. And so,
So the pool is Serene, not the other one.
yeah, like if you take those things out, great.
Yeah. She's really good. I like her a lot, and so I'm glad that she won something very big and that she got to meet Alan Cumming.
Wait, Alan Cummings on that show? Well, now I gotta see this.
Yeah, he's the host.
Oh, well, shit.
Yeah.
All right.
He's the one whose job it is to tell them that there's been a murder.
Who the hell is Alan Cummings? Oh, that guy.
Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or White Ass Wally.
Yeah. Or Boris, if you will. I am invincible, you know.
I know him. I mean, I know him from many things, but I know him most from his starring, whatever, standout role is what I mean to say, from Josie and the Pussycats, the year 2000. It's a perfect film.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
2001.
I pretty much only know him from X-Men. I'm looking through his list. I don't see anything here I recognize.
You didn't think GoldenEye? Get out of here.
Yeah.
I
own,
probably did 20 years ago.
He had his own cologne called Scent of Coming. Yeah. He's one of those people like the author Jonathan Ames, who is like I'm not kink shaming anyone. I don't want to sound like I am, but he's one of those people who is very like, I'm gonna fuck anything that will consensually allow me to do, and it's gonna be great. And it is good for him. Good for Alan Cumming.
Cool.
Yeah, good for him. Good for Jonathan Ames. Good for I'm gonna go turn off some lights. I'm gonna walk around my house momentarily because I forgot to blow out my candle. There we go. And then I will get settled back into my bed, and we will continue.
Settle into a draft.
Settle into our draft. As
Did
you know, Brian.
Did either one of you do any research?
No. I'm going off vibes.
All right.
I'm going entirely off of the info and pictures of this page.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I mean, look. All right. So for first-time listeners, if any of you exist, all right, I'm settled back in my bed. Hello, everyone. For first-time listeners, we used to do research for our drafts. We used to figure out who we thought was going to do great, who we thought was going to suck, and so on and so forth. And we realized, or at least I realized, I'm bad at judging that pre-game. I'm just terrible. So I've stopped. Now I just basically throw darts at the 15, 18, however many headshots we see here, and pick them that way.
So,
and sadly, it works better.
So having done some research, the one I find the most interesting is Mary, because I can't tell what she says, anything she says in the videos I've seen with her, or the things I've seen like she wrote. I can't tell if any of it is serious or for real. So like, there's a thing on the Survivor page from late January where everyone's supposed to talk about like, something about themselves, like their struggle or whatever, or why they're going to be a good Survivor player. It's like Kevin's like at age 12 and 4.5 tall. I won a junior tennis tournament. Other people like, I once taught GED courses at juvenile detention center. I was a mailman for 2 years. There's like just a couple random ones. Mary's quote is, I use YouTube to MP3 converters for all my music. That's like the thing about her that's edgy.
So what she's saying basically is all of her computers are completely riddled with viruses.
It's just like, it's supposed to be like, Cedric's got like, I attended the live finale, way back when of Survivor. Eva's talking about, PhD research for like Navy SEALs and shit. And Mary's just like, I use MP3 converters. Like, what?
Yeah.
And she's wearing a crochet dress, which is not a great idea in the tropics. And her video, she talks about like when they ask her like, what kind of player do you want to be like? And she says, I want to be somebody who's like known for spying. And then she says Ben Drybergen, who's the one who won by like winning 8 immunities in a row. He didn't spy for shit.
I like her.
It's just like, are you trolling everybody all the time? Is that like your thing? Because it kind of feels like it. And so I have no idea what about her is real or not. No clue.
I like her. Who of these people, now that we're all looking at it, who of these people do you think would make the best aunt or uncle?
I gotta go old, because I'm old. The other person old enough to be my aunt or uncle is Chrissy.
Like,
who's 55.
Any of these people? Yeah, one of them. Yeah.
I think Shaheen Davari from East Bay. Ooh, no, East Bay is not the name of a city. East Bay is just a region. From East Bay, California, and now living in Costa Mesa, the debate professor. Okay, no. So every single fact I read about him, up until that last one, diminished his star. I was gonna say he has that big, friendly-looking beard. I think he'd be a good uncle.
See, do you think he said East Bay because he's from a part of the East Bay he doesn't want to talk about? Like,
well, that's the problem.
Like San Leandro, or he says East Bay and he's stretching the definition of East Bay to mean like Livermore or Dublin. Like that's not East Bay or like.
I mean, Kevin Leung lives in Livermore, so clearly.
I have fucking met him too. I have met that guy.
You have?
Yes, when it was like 2006 or some shit. When I had just graduated, one of my employees, would have this friend who would stop by all the time and say hi to her and hang out with her. And I think it was this guy. Because now I went onto Facebook and they are friends on Facebook. It is 100% this fucking guy.
So you got the inside scoop.
No, I don't remember anything about him other than like I saw the name and I saw the face and I was like, hold on a minute, actually.
You've got the scouting combine.
Yeah, I know. That was just
his 440.
I remember nothing about him because I was flabbergasted. Like, holy fucking shit, that's a person I've actually met before, 20 years ago.
So, are you going to be? Do you think you're likely to draft him based off that information?
No. If I know him, there's no good he's going to do.
All right.
That 20-year-old stink from me is going to make him go out first.
I will say, keep in mind that they don't necessarily have to be your aunt or uncle. I'm just saying which one of these gives you the biggest aunt-uncle vibe. Looking at the photos, Stephanie Berger,
Mitch has uncle face.
Which one's Mitch? What kind?
He's in the bottom left. He's the
Mitch Guerra. Oh yeah, Mitch Guerra, PE coach. That's peak uncle right there.
Yeah, he's awesome too. His video's great.
Brian, who's your uncle? What about this pizzeria manager from Massachusetts, Justin Ploppy?
No, I think Bianca has ant face, so I'm going with that one.
Bianca, yeah. Roses.
She's hella Jersey.
Oh, West Orange. Not too far. Okay, good for her. Good for her. PR consultant, though. That's always... I'm always a little bit suspicious of PR consultants because, hey, look, I met a couple, and they are very nice people. And then also, I know the PR consultants you see on like LinkedIn, on the other hand, are pure psychopaths. So yeah. Oh, and
That's technically my title.
yeah, you are a psychopath. Oh, hey,
There you
look,
go.
we got a stunt performer. He lives in Buena Park. I wonder if he's ever done the Universal Studios Waterworld show.
Okay, that guy David. I'm not going to give you guys. You guys haven't done research, so I'll just give you like the
Nope.
little snippets. We have been doing this show together since season 30. So this is our 18th season doing this together. 9 years we've been making this show together.
Yeah, that's insanity.
He is the cockiest player I have ever seen. From like the pre-game stuff, he is flat out by far the cockiest person I have ever seen.
Yeah, well, if he has been the Mariner, he's earned the right.
I don't get that reference. So yeah.
That's the Universal Studios Waterworld stunt show. Did you not watch Waterworld?
I did watch. I liked Waterworld when I was a kid. I thought it was a great movie.
Yeah, it actually.
You were the one.
Actually,
I haven't seen it, but
it's
everybody
a pretty
shits
good,
on that movie.
It's worth
It's
watching.
a pretty good movie. It's just that it cost $200 million in a time when $200 million was even more money than it is now. There's no way it could possibly have gotten its budget back. But it's a pretty good movie.
Yeah, it's
Anyway.
it's worth your time.
Plus, the stunt show is amazing. That movie came out, I want to say 30 years ago. 1995 sounds about right. It came out 30 years ago. The stunt show is still going on.
And look, Brian, I'll know all the random shit you watch. This is definitely worth. This is more worth watching than a lot of
No,
other
I
stuff
would
you
probably like it. I just haven't.
Well, I think you would like it because you know that dry land is not a destination; it is your destiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Don't spoil the whole fucking thing for him.
Yeah.
It's one fucking. It was the trailer. Yeah. All right. Okay. So, I don't know who's got any other questions or observations they want to make. As I said, well, who you think here? Well, I was gonna.
So
frustrating. I was actually going to ask who you thought makes the best pizza, but clearly
the
pizzeria manager. Yeah.
So I would say
I hope so.
one of the things that has been commented on is that the age range of this season is very compressed, especially if you take out the 3 outliers who are over 40, right? Chrissy's 55. Yeah. That's the way outlier, and 55 is not that old for this game anymore. No. And if you take out Joe at 45 and Cedric at 45, like it goes down to 28 and goes up to like 38. Everybody's like within the same kind of age range. And so it's interesting because it's one of those things that like is constantly either a default advantage, like Sue last season, like I want an old person, I'm just gonna have you because you're old, and that's your main characteristic in this game is that you're old, right? Or it's a liability that gets you voted out. And so I'm interested to see how this goes. Like Chrissy is an outlier, but she's not like a crazy outlier.
Yeah.
This time there's only one person that wasn't born yet when the show started.
Ooh.
Oh, hey.
I'm looking for who the youngest one is. Actually, you know what? Sai, they don't have her age listed.
Yeah, let me see if I can find that.
That's interesting that they don't list it. Oh, you know, the reason they don't list it is because her occupation is too long.
Yeah.
She's 30.
Mary Jane, she's 30?
She's 30.
All right. Good for you. You're 30.
I don't know. It might just be that picture, but like she looks 20.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this picture is tiny. So, well, I guess then again, as I said, I am using my tablet, so everything is a little bit tiny to begin with.
No, not that big.
Yeah. But it's a tiny little thumbnail. So actually, it is smaller than my pinky nail. Yeah. So she does look, well, in mine, she looks 10. But as I said, that's very, very small. All right. Who has any observations? Anything else to mention?
No, I'm not giving you guys any more clues.
I think it's fun. We have a fire lieutenant and a fire captain.
Yeah, hopefully they'll be on the same tribe.
Yeah, I hope they make it through. And I hope that the fire captain tries to pull rank. I don't think that's going to work. But
do you think there's a gender thing going on there? Because he's 10 years younger than her, but outranks her?
No, I mean he's just like, okay, look, she is in Chicago. He is in West Sacramento. He wanted to be a fire captain, so he went where the fire captain job was. She's a fire lieutenant in a cool city. She wanted to be where the city was.
Ooh, shots fired on Sacramento.
Yeah, well, that is a daily occurrence there. So
I see what
Sacramento,
you did.
I'm not like, okay, I'm not a hater, but Sacramento is probably one of those cities you're like, why are you the capital? And then the answer is because San Jose was a little bit too corrupt, and so they moved it away from us.
Yeah.
Even in the 1850s, we were pieces of shit. Ah, what are you gonna do?
We're gonna do a draft. Is what we're gonna do. You ready?
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right, you're up first.
All right. I figure, like, I mean, I gotta always get a Canadian, so I'm gonna be taking Camilla Krethagasu.
You're gonna like her. She's got strong nerdy vibes that you're into.
Yeah. Well, also, okay, so Toronto, Canada, of course, but Foster City.
So
Just software engineer.
her quote was, "I still struggle with my lefts and my rights. I have to hold up my hands and make an L shapes to know which side is my left."
This is something that occurred to me the other day as I was trying to get to sleep. If you're making the shape of an L in your forehead, like the song's All Star, do you use your left hand or your right hand for that? Because
use your right, because you are not the loser. It's right. For them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. That was my way of thinking. Okay. Well, that was a lot easier.
If you do it with the left hand, it just reinforces how much of a loser you are. That you're not thinking of that, and you're pointing it the wrong way.
But we're all right-handed dominant hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I want to know if you are left-handed, do you use your left hand for the loser sign?
I love just another way in which our three hosts are not in the minority.
Yeah.
3 straight white right-handed men.
Yeah. In late 30s, early 40s. Yeah. Well, we have a brown-haired man, we have a blonde-haired man, and we have a bald man. That's diversity.
There you go. We have hair diversity. I'm going to take Justin Ploppy. I know it's Pioppi, but I'm going to go Ploppy now. He graduated from Yale and then didn't go to use his degree because he needed to move back home and help out his parents at their pizza shop that they own. And I fucking love that. And he has...
Yale?
Yeah, he seems like he has genuine, if you work in a pizzeria and you're hauling around like the jugs of sauce and whatever else all day, like it's real working muscle that's going to do well in a challenge. So that's what I'm going to go for. Not like the bodybuilder muscle, I'm going to take the real, like, actual usable muscle.
Yeah. No Rodney's here. Plus,
yeah.
He's been in Connecticut, so he knows how to make a good New Haven style pizza.
Well, Rodney was in the news again.
Uh-oh, what did he do this time?
Oh, man, what was it?
If you don't keep up with the drama, which I don't, but that's just one of the interesting things, the last time he was in the news, it was for COVID denialism and telling people to drink their own urine.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, my God. I remember seeing it. I don't remember what it was now. Oh, fuck.
Oh, you disappoint me. Well, if it comes to you, let me know. In the meantime, Brian, who is your first round pick?
I'm quite sure he's looking because I heard him typing. But I'm going to go with Charity Nilm just because I think charity is a really pretentious thing to name your kid.
All right.
Monroe, Michigan to St. Petersburg, Florida. Of my many stereotypes, I'm distrustful of Floridians.
Charity, I will say her story is potentially interesting. She said something about how she was about to join a megachurch and work for the megachurch, and then she decided at the last second to become a flight attendant because she watched Survivor, and Survivor showed her that there were other things out in the world. And I'm wondering if Survivor saved her from becoming a megachurch cult leader.
Survivor saved her from becoming a righteous gemstone.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering. I kind of want to hear more of the story.
Yeah. Well, I hope we do find out, but also you know that who the core audience of this show is, and they do not want to alienate the Midwesterners by shitting on mega churches.
I mean,
So
they're already alienating them by still doing DEI this season. We'll see. We'll see if
that's
they
true.
stay in line with 49.
Yeah. Boy. Oh,
I don't
boy.
want to get no. We don't need to do that right now.
It's all
Nick,
good. We can do that. Yeah. Hey, people, let's have some escapism fun, and then we'll overthrow the government. I'm going to take Andy's friend Kevin Young because why not?
Hey.
Fremont Livermore, finance manager. I already got one software engineer and one finance manager. Why not get another? I'll find some other job that I hate for my next one. Probably Stephanie. She is, after all, a tech product leader.
I'm gonna take Kyle. Kyle seems like a good dude. It just says attorney here in occupation. He's one of those, civil defense kind of lawyers who's like, helping people more or less pro bono to improve their lives. Seems like a genuinely good dude. And is ripped.
Good for him.
So, muscles.
Yeah. And he's got a really good line. I like the line on his hair. Good for him.
Yeah, there you go. You got to get it looking good when you take a picture for Survivor. Sure, whatever.
No, I agree. It's true.
All right, Nick. No, you don't ruin it. Brian.
Brian.
So, since the first round I picked based on first name, this time I'll have to go with last name and take Stephanie Berger because, burgers.
Yeah.
Is that the most Jewish name on here? What's the most Jewish name on here, Brian?
Zhang.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely Berger. She's also from New York, so she's probably a Jew.
I like how for residents, she was born in New York City, but now she's in Brooklyn. Like, that's not a distinction that the majority of the country makes.
Oh, I was going to say Sarnowski could be, but she's from Chicago. She is definitely Polish.
Yeah.
I
mean, could be both,
Oh, yeah, no, Sarnowski. Actually, the Jews of Poland are mainly Ashkenazi, and they would have different naming conventions.
All right.
But anyway, regardless, hey, look, anyone can convert. A friend of mine, born in Winnipeg and raised atheist their entire life, converted to Judaism because their husband is, and they thought it was neat.
Hey, neat. Good for them.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, no, hey, they're enjoying it.
Who are you enjoying with your last pick?
Well, I was going to enjoy telling a story about their bat mitzvah at the age of 40, but all right, whatever. I'm going to take Mitch just because fuck you.
All right. I want to hear about the bat mitzvah now.
Well, too bad.
All right, fine.
They didn't raise them on a chair, though. I was really hoping for that.
Oh, man. Let's see. Next on my list was Joe, but I don't want that. Don't want to do David either. He's too cocky. Chrissy's on my list, but I'm going to take Cy. Because, sometimes you got to pick somebody that, even if you don't think they're going to do a good, you like them. So you take them because you can root for them.
The scenic Simi Valley.
I don't think Cy is going to do great. Cy was one of those players just super emotional, reactive, has a hard time keeping things to herself. She did say in her interview, I had so many teachers try to tell me I'm the worst writer ever, and then she kept going on about how she worked on her writing and then, won an award, and she said, that teacher can eat shit.
I like her.
So I'm taking Cy. That teacher can eat shit.
Yeah, all right. I like that attitude.
Brian, give us Mr. or Mrs. Irrelevant.
You'd think I should take a purple person because I don't have one, but I'm not going to do that because it worked last time. I think I'm going to go with Mary because sometimes when people have bangs, it looks awful, but hers look all right. So.
And she lives life on the wild side, converting YouTube videos to MP3s.
Yeah. Destroying every computer she's ever had.
Oh, I love it.
It's like back in the LimeWire days of I'm going to download this song. That's weird that it's a .exe file. All right, whatever.
It's like median age, so.
Yeah. I feel dumb that I didn't grab anyone from the Purple Tribe. I do like to diversify my portfolio.
I didn't either. Did any of us take anybody?
No one has any purple.
Holy shit.
None of us. We should call them by their names. Since we have the names here. Loggy. Whatever. Yeah, I feel like I should have taken at least some sales expert. No, music exec. God damn, debate.
Man,
No,
you can
fire
take an ad
captain.
drop right now if you want, but
No, I'm all right. I'm just trying to find jobs. Like I don't know, man. Only a couple of these people have jobs. Like surgeon, yeah, that's a job. That's a real ass job. PR consultant.
if it helps, Star was in the WNBA. That's worth something.
What's she?
Oh,
Oh,
it's nice. We have a fire lieutenant and a fire captain.
We had a whole
yeah.
discussion about this earlier, Brian.
We
Did
talked
we?
about it like 10 minutes ago.
Man, I don't know things.
Yeah. I do like also he's from Vacaville, which is like the most middle of nowhere's town. Vacaville.
Yeah, see, West Sacramento, you're talking shit on West Sacramento, but that's a step up for him.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's Vacaville is the home of Tawny Newsome, aka
Hey.
Lieutenant / Ensign Beckett Mariner.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, she was a horse girl when she grew up in Vacaville. By the way, who else? The band was it Drowning Pool?
I got nothing. I don't know.
No, Papa Roach. Papa Roach. That's who it is.
Oh,
Papa
God.
Roach is from Vacaville. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Sorry.
there's a good restaurant there called the Black Oak. We stop there anytime we drive up there to go visit family. It's quite nice. Those are some interesting things. All right, we do have bets to go along with this that we're going to pick. And did we? Okay, wait. We made some changes.
Did we?
Oh boy,
Did we? I didn't note anything down.
I'm gonna have to listen to our last episode of season 47 again.
Oh, God.
We're gonna
Are you actually going to do it?
Remember, oh shoot,
You
I may have,
yeah, you did propose something.
I've proposed a couple, but you know what? I may have proposed them after we finished recording. Well, I haven't deleted the files yet. I've still got it. All right.
I mean, we said we would talk about it next season. We should have known better.
Yep. Here's what I'm gonna do. Tomorrow is a Saturday. I got nothing to do, so while I'm re-downloading Baldur's Gate because my Steam Deck is being a little bit dumb, I'm gonna listen to that, find out what bets we had. We'll take care of them through Facebook Messenger, and then we will recap them when we do our first episode.
I love how earlier I was like, hey, I'm having this thing at my house. Come down and play Magic. You're like, oh, no. And now you're like, literally, I have nothing to do tomorrow.
Yeah, I got nothing to do, but like I don't want to travel also. So anyone listening to this for the first time, he's like a 30-minute drive, and I will drive a long way to be with friends I haven't seen in a while.
But not for Andy.
But you live on the wrong side of the Santa Cruz Mountains.
I live on the right side of the Santa Cruz Mountains. Excuse me. This is much better down
I will
here.
drive. Like my brother, my best friend used to live in Sacramento. I would drive 3 hours to see them relatively often compared to how I travel elsewhere, whatever. So, no problem. I just don't want to go over the mountains.
All right.
17 is a death trap. So that's the main thing.
Yeah.
If I have more time to like mentally prepare myself for it, I will go. But I didn't remember it was going to happen, so no.
Okay.
Anyway, let's do these bets. The extant bets that we have.
Well, we're going to start with the Deadpools. We should start with the Deadpool bet, right? Which is
Yes.
pick a player. The first one of our three to go out, you get 3 points. So, Nick, who do you think is going to go out first?
Yeah, I'm just going to kind of go off of what you said earlier and hope that maybe David Kine, the Waterworld stunt performer, that's my headcanon. I'm just going to hope that he kind of rubs people the wrong way.
I like it. Brian.
Well, Star Toomey listed her occupation as sales expert, not salesperson, or just sales. She's a sales expert. I feel like she's going to be really douchey about it and annoy everybody.
I will say my notes say WNBA sales, and it says she's a lot. So not a bad guess.
My girl Crystal from Gabon was a lot. I like people who are a lot.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just not always great in Survivor when you're a lot. Sometimes you can get all the way into the game if you're a lot, like Marianne. That's fine. But just usually, doesn't get you too far. I'm going to take Stephanie. Stephanie said that at home she's always in charge and she likes to be in charge and she doesn't know if she cannot be in charge. So that's the recipe for an early out, I think. $1 million Deadpool. Who's the first person who's going to say $1 million this minute? Oh, is this one of the changes? Instead of guessing, it becomes points?
Might have been. I don't know. We'll look it up.
Well, let's do the bet anyway. And then it can be points
Yeah.
too. So first person to say $1 million bet, $1 million challenge, $1 million decision, $1 million whatever the fuck. Brian, who's thinking about the money?
I'm gonna pick Joe because he hasn't been picked for anything yet.
Okay.
He is a Joe hunter, which means that he hunts Joes.
Yeah.
You know who else was a famous Joe hunter?
Huh.
Destro and Cobra Commander.
I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take Thomas. He's talking about being a high-powered music executive in LA and whatever. I don't know. I just feel like it's all about the money.
You know what's sad? Is
Look at that mustache.
You sniped him from me. I was gonna take him because he looks like somebody who would show up on To Catch a Predator.
It's all the mustache, man. You gotta rein that in. I don't know.
Not a great look, Thomas.
It doesn't look bad in video. It just looks bad in a picture.
And his last name, just that definitely Crottinger. It looks like the name of somebody on a docket.
And it sounds too much to Crotchiner.
Yeah, you took him from me, so I've got to pick someone else.
Ha-ha.
I like to pick people that haven't been picked for anything. We have not yet picked Ava Erickson for anything yet.
Oh, I like Ava.
Yeah, she's probably fine. But let's face it, I don't know if any of us have ever gotten any points from this one, so it's kind of you just pick a name, and I did.
Yeah, it's a moot point. It's a cow's opinion. Touchy-feely Deadpool. I'm up first. Who's here for the vibes? Who is here for the vibes? I'm going to do Bianca. That's probably wrong, but I'm going to do
Damn you. That's what I was going to say.
Well, who you got,
Who's
Nick?
that?
You're next.
Oh, it's me. I'm sorry. I thought it was okay. I don't know. I'm thinking that it's gonna be my Shahin Davari. Is that how you pronounce? I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. It looks Persian, but yeah, I'm gonna go with him. I don't think he's gonna work either, but it's something.
I mean, I read in his thing that nobody ever pronounces his name properly, but in the video I watched, he doesn't say his own name even once, so I don't know how to say it properly. So, sorry.
Yeah.
Brian, who you got who's here for the vibes?
Say Chrissy because she's the oldest one and they never win.
Okay.
But she's a fire lieutenant, which is pretty badass. So I don't know about that.
Nick, you're up first. Who's here to... next bet is not here to make friends, Deadpool. First bet is say, not here to make friends or something of that variety.
Yeah. This isn't show. This is show business, not show friendship. I'm feeling. You know what? Let's double down on David.
Damn, that's a good one. Brian, who you got?
Yeah.
Who's here for not the vibes?
What? Oh no, I was gonna say Ploppy, but I mean he's a pizzeria manager. He's totally here for the vibes. How about Cedric? Because he probably makes a lot of money.
Fuck, that was my backup. He does make a lot of money. He's an ass surgeon.
Oh.
He's like a colonoscopy surgeon.
Columbia, South Carolina is spelled with 2 O's. I thought all of the Columbias in the United States were an O and a U.
No.
I feel like it is.
That's correct.
Fuck, I am at a loss. My first and second pick are both gone. Who is not here to make friends? It's just gonna be wrong. I don't know. Whatever I pick is not gonna be wrong. I'm gonna pick Star. Why not? We're gonna pick Star. I feel like almost always the not here to make friends is a guy. So I wanna pivot and pick a woman. The Liz Pool. Who's gonna have a freak out?
Columbia, South Carolina is spelled with a U. I am not an insane person. Columbia, the country, is 2 O's. Sorry. I looked
Mm-hmm,
it
you're
up
right.
because I was going to go insane if I didn't. Sorry. Anyway, who's going to be the first person to have an emotional freak out? I'm thinking it will be. This is me just
Yep.
like
Tell us
spinning my
tell
hand
us who looks
over.
emotionally weak.
Oh no, I'm not even doing that. I have my eyes closed. I'm
Okay.
spinning my hand over my tablet and I'm pointing and I'm picking Andy. I put my hand on the draft. So Thomas, then it's going to be because that was the nearest one.
All right, Brian.
Okay. This time I can go with Floppy.
Okay. You think Justin's gonna fucking lose it? Me? Who am
He's
I
going to lose
picking?
it
I don't
when
know.
he's going to lose it when late in the game they have a pizza challenge and he sees that glorious pie and he's going to say, "Ah, mamma mia."
I'm gonna take David here. David's gonna not be good at this and it's gonna freak him out. He's gonna have an existential crisis that he's not awesome at everything all the time. All right.
Oh, that's spicy a pick.
Now we're
Oh no.
now we're gonna go to over unders. Jeff Hugger 1.5. Is Jeff gonna get more
Do we want?
or fewer than 1.5 hugs?
I think it should be at least 2.5.
Yeah.
I think we're in a high hugger meta.
What do you think, Brian?
I mean,
If it's 2.5, are you gonna take the under?
yeah. I was gonna take the under anyway.
No, so Nick, you'll take the over. I'm assuming because you think it's a high hugger meta.
Yeah, I'll take it. I think it's going to be at least 3 hugs.
I'll take the over too then. Fuck it. This doesn't seem like a huggy cast, but I'll take it anyway. Shot in the dark over under 1.5.
It starts with you.
I'm gonna take the over. I get this cast. Will this cast have seen Rachel play? No. I get the feeling once we get to 49, people are gonna try to play it like Rachel in a preventative way or a feel people out kind of a way, and the number's gonna go up. I
just hate
think
the
they will go.
shot in the dark, so I'm going to say under.
All
I
right.
think people are too dumb to figure it out, even after what? This is the 8th season with it.
After quite a few
I'm
years.
gonna say under. Nobody does it.
All right. The next bet is about ourselves and how bad we are at this game. Over under 1.5 of our Deadpool players will be in the final episode. David, Star, and Stephanie. Will more than 1.5 of them be in the final episode or fewer?
Oh wow, that's me again. I thought it was going to be. I don't know. Okay, well, I thought it was going to be Brian. I'm going to say under. I feel good about us.
Brian, over under 1.5.
It'll go over. Why not?
I'm gonna take the under. I really do look. I look at the 3 we picked, and I'm pretty sure we got it this time. All right, next are the episode number ones. How long until there's an exciting new twist, Brian?
0.
You think there's not going to be one? That 0's been a good hook for you. I'm going to take episode 6. I think it's going to be relatively late. Nick.
4.
All right. Drop your
I
buffs.
just shout a number.
When is Jeff going to yell, drop your buffs? I'm also going to say 7. It's going to be late. Nick.
God damn it! That was my
Ha-ha! Sniped.
my super secret check. I was like, I don't think it's gonna be 6. I think it's gonna be 7. All right, what was it last year? I don't know, man. Let's just go with 5. Why not?
Brian.
I'm gonna go epic and say it's gonna be one of those ones where they just switch up the tribes. I'm gonna say 3.
All right. Well, prime numbers. Let's go. How long until somebody gets an idol? A full idol, not an advantage or this or that. A full idol. Nick.
2. I have a feeling it's gonna they're gonna get like the key or whatever. I feel like they're trying to push the idols to later in the not even later in the season, but not on day 1.
Didn't somebody get it like episode 1 last season? Got the box at least, right?
Oh yeah, 2 of them got the box
Yeah.
in episode 1. Yeah, it was
Rome.
Andy? Was that his name?
3.
No, Andy. That's right. Andy found the key and then really fucked
Put it
himself
back.
up. Yeah. And then couldn't figure out that somebody else had grabbed it. Oh, that poor man.
All right. Brian, you said 3?
Yeah.
I'm going to say 4. Why not? It's either 4 or 1.
Yeah.
All right. This is the last few bets. Will there be a double elimination episode 1? Is this worth taking? I'm going to say no. Nick?
It's 18 people. Yeah, I'm also gonna say no.
I don't remember the last time there was a double elimination, episode 1. Brian?
I mean, I also want to say no. So
We can just cut it. I feel like this is one
Yeah.
that for a long time has been. It's been a while since they've. That's the thing. I still wanted to check in because every once in a while they'll build a track record of doing something and then for a season or two just do the opposite.
Well, if you want to feel a little bit risky, then you could say yes, and you would get points and we wouldn't.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll do it.
Yeah.
What the hell? More bets is more
There
fun.
you go.
Pick a winner, Brian. Who's winning?
all right, I have a great reason for picking Kevin Lung because his name is only 2 letters off from the actor Ken Lung, and he's awesome.
Hey, that's
All
as
right.
good a reason as any.
I'm going to take Ava. I don't know why, or which it is, Eva or Ava. But in her video, I don't know if it's the way they cut it or the way she said it. It sounded like she was at a friend's house and they played a Survivor drinking game and she won. So she thought maybe she should apply for Real Survivor, and here she is. Like she'd never considered playing Survivor until she won a drinking game.
I do like
love
that.
it. I love it. So,
All right.
also, she's a men's hockey player, so that's awesome.
Who's the men's hockey player? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to what you were saying at all.
Ava, I don't know. She plays on the men's teams.
Cool, in
college.
Providence, Rhode Island. Oh, great. Yeah.
Nick, who you
Hey,
got?
that's
Who's
awesome.
winning?
Shoot, I wish I had taken her then. Well, my super secret tech this time is I'm going to pick the person with the shortest name.
Ooh,
There
it's
are
tight.
2 of them, though. Joe Hunter and Mary Zhang both clock in at 9 letters.
Take Mary.
No, I'm looking at it. I really think that a fire captain has probably got all the goods that you need. He's the right age, and he's got that winning smile. So I'm gonna go with Joe Hunter for the.
I know
9 letter.
firefighters do well, but they hardly ever win, right?
The other one's a fucking substance abuse counselor. I mean, she knows how to sweet talk everybody.
Yeah, but I really like Joe's smile.
That's all you need. Mary's also a little
Fair enough.
crazy, I think. So, in
Plus,
a
he's
good
got
way. In a good way.
He's got that. He's on Team Purple to begin with, so I'm always a fan of that. All right, is there anybody who has an inkling about any of these people being problematic for our next bet?
Oh God, I hate this
The
bet.
heel turn.
I'm going with Mr. Mustache.
Thomas.
Trottinger.
We haven't. Sorry, what?
I say he is a music executive, and we all know that music executives are horrible human beings. So there's a very real possibility that that's a good pick.
What about you? Do you have anything, Nick?
I don't know any of them, so I'm not gonna judge any of them that harshly right off the bat. So no, not yet.
I feel like if anybody, it's probably David. David's a straight white guy who's buff. I can see him being MAGA just because his life has been going great.
Well, are you gonna take them then?
No, I want to take an episode just to confirm my bias.
All right, that's fair. I still, I took Rome last year. Good for me.
You know what? As insane as he was in the game, he seems to
Yeah.
be a relatively okay person.
No, I know.
He
went crazy.
The context of Survivor, even in the exit interviews, he's getting his facts mixed up and slandering people after the show. I think he just had a real head-turning experience out there, just like got all wound up and turned around. And when you talk about Survivor with him, things don't seem to be right. But outside of that context, he seems like a good dude.
Yeah. But still, if anyone's going to go insane off of that cast,
Yeah.
I'm feeling. All right. Okay. Well, that gives me. When is it? Next Wednesday is the first episode, or is it
Yeah.
Wednesday after?
Wednesday.
Yeah, next week.
All right. So I got to get this one edited over. Hey, I got to turn my computer on. Awesome.
Hey, there you
Okay.
go.
Great. Yeah. Fantastic. We'll see everyone. Well, if you don't know, we release our episodes on Tuesdays so that you can be, well, in theory, we release it on Tuesday. In practice, sometimes it's Wednesday. But because we are definitely not going to record the night of or the night after, and hey, we'll remind you what happened in the episode. All right, that was a dumb thing that I just said. It's fine. I get to edit it out. Hooray! It doesn't matter. So we'll see you guys next week, and we'll actually talk about that first episode. So unless anyone has any further ado that they'd like to add, I'm going to go to bed. Is there anything else? No.
I think Shawhan's going to be one of the people who breaks up their job every time they talk to the camera.
As a debate professor at Pomona College, which I think is in nope, that's in Pomona. All right, I don't know what's in. Yeah, I forgot. Hey, well, he can travel to Pomona. I'm just trying to think what's in Costa Mesa. All I can think of is the CarMax that's there. All right, anyway, we'll see you guys next week. Goodbye. Yeah.
Neato.
Yep, we're good.
Neato like Magneto.
I've been learning Magneto in Rivals. He's pretty good, but very team dependent. And since I pug, there's no way he's gonna. I'm gonna use. No. Yeah. Sigh. Hey, like